we played against Lamar. We shut them down actually that year in the bowl game. That was we held Lamar to like what 10 points. So yeah, that was a great game. I'm excited just to get back in Louisiana and play Saints football.
Was there a player you modeled yourself after Davon coming up?
I mean, really, you look at the greats like LSU, like Glenn Dorsey, Marcus Spears, all those guys, I looked up to that. Driving across the bridge from Plaquemine, Louisiana, looking at LSU to my right. I mean, just seeing it every Saturday night light up in the stadium. I couldn't afford it growing up, but just looking at it, coming across the bridge is just exciting. And you see players like that, Drake Nevis, a bunch of greats. I can name them on Benny Logan's, Michael Brockers, guys like that, and now to be at this stage to play in and show my talents, it's a blessing.
What about the current LSU team?
I heard Brian Kelly said it's the best team he has, so that's exciting. I mean, he had Jaden Daniels, one of the best young quarterbacks in the league, if not the best. But he said it's the best team he has, so I'm excited. Got Nussmeier coming back. Their receiving core is going to be a lot older this year, so I'm excited to see that. I'm really excited to see the most important thing for me is the defensive line because you got to go against Alabama, you got to go against SEC is a war. So I mean, the trenches, the O-line losing Will Campbell. Losing other right tackles. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the trenches. That's my biggest thing.
Dan, you've been in the league. What makes this locker room special? What do you like about this team?
Just having fun. We still getting to learn each other. A lot of guys are going to get here on Monday, mandatory. So just getting to learn each other. It's really got to be about the brotherhood. If somebody makes a play, be excited for them. Be genuinely excited for them. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get with Tyron. I'm excited to get with a lot of guys. Kamara's coming in. So just really to get around everybody and just get to be a brotherhood. That's what's going to make us have fun and win games around here.
What are your impressions on Bryan Bresee? Did you have any before you came here? Or what have they been since you got to play?
Oh man, he's a Clemson guy. We don't talk about them. But he's a great young leader. Excellent young talent. I'm excited to work with him. He kind of looks up to me in that role of being a veteran in the room. So I'm excited to work with him. Heard a lot about him. Just coming out of high school, I know a lot about him. So I'm excited to work with him. It's going to be a great season with him.
You're more familiar with at least the base scheme that you guys are going to be running here than some of the guys that were here. How could that suit him and what you see from his dimensions and his game?
Athleticism, and he's a great pass rusher on third down. So early down, he can use some of his quickness for movements. Coach Staley is good at that. That's going to suit him well on first and second down and third down. He's going to get after. He had 7.5 sacks last year, so I'm excited to see what he's going to do this year.
What did Pete Jenkins help you at LSU and in your pro career? You help for something?
Yeah, that's the same as Bo Davis. Pete is the father. He's the mastermind to all the techniques, all the Austin Clarks from Miami. Pete Jenkins is the mastermind behind all that. So getting with Bo Davis is just like working with Pete Jenkins. So I'm excited for that.
Did you grow up a Saints fan? Who'd you root for?
No, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Mean Joe Green, Troy Polamalu, Brett Kiesel, Casey Hampton, Joey Porter. I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan growing up, but not a Saints. Okay. But I'm excited to be here.
How many times have you been in the Superdome?
I've been in there, to be honest, I only been in there one time, and it was the 4th preseason game of the Miami Dolphins, and I didn't play, so I never played in the Superdome. This is my first time this year.
Wow.
Yeah. I know you touched on just being, having that veteran, being a veteran. Is that kind of what you feel like you can provide with this defensive line, especially since you are familiar with the system?
Absolutely. Just a mentality of we got to make sure we play good on early downs for guys to get the right to earn on third downs to pass rush. And it's not just, you don't just pass rush on third down, you pass rush on first down, you pass rush on second down, but it's all about getting the team behind the chains. Just a mentality. I feel like I bring a great mentality to the D-line, a grit to the D-line. I just feel like we just bring an attitude. So I'm excited to give that to those guys. I haven't really some guys like Bing went to the Super Bowl. I haven't yet been to the Super Bowl in this league, but I bring a different mentality when it comes to D-line play, for sure.
And I'm sure you're waiting to get those pads on in a few months, right?
Absolutely. That's the main thing because right now you just kind of just playing, playing without pads, and it's for O-line, D-line, it's not realistic for us. And then you get a couple days in pads, and you want to take them back off. So yeah.
Are there any particular selling points that the Saints emphasize that helped you commit to coming here?
Just really, Bo Davis and Coach Staley. I mean, I know Kellen Moore was a great offensive mind with Philly, but really it was once I heard Coach Bo was D-line coach, I heard Staley was the DC, does the same stuff as like Bill Belichick. It was a no-brainer.